Chapter 15, The Yoga of the Supreme Person. Shri Bhagavanuvacha Urdhvamulam Adha Shakam Ashwattham Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Saveda Ved Adhaschordvam Prashrutastasya Shakha Guna Pravridha Vishaya Pravala Adhascha Mulanyanuchantatani Karmanubandhini Manushya Na Rupam Asyeha Tatopalabhyate Na Anto Na Chadir Na Sampratishtha Ashwattam Yenam Suviruda Moolam Ashanga Shastrena Dridena Chitva Tatapadam Tat Parimargitavyam Yasmin Gatana Nivartanti Bhuyah Tam eva chadhyam purusham prapadye yata pravrithi prasrita purani nirmana moha jita sangadosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kamaha dvandvair vimuktaha sukha dukkha samagnair gacchanti amudhaha padamavyayam tat natad bhasayate suryo nasa sankho na pavakah yadgatvana nivartante tadhama paramam mama mamaivamsho jivaloke jivabhutas sanatanah manah shashthanindriyani prakriti sthani karshati shariram yad avapnoti yachapyutkramati ishwarah grihitvaitani samyati vayurgandhan ivashayat Shrotram chakshuh sparshanam cha rasanam ghranameva cha adhisthaya manaschayam vishayan upasevate utkramantam sthitham vapi bhunjanam va gunanvitam vimudhananupashyanti pashyanti jnana chakshushah yatanto yoginaschainam pashyanti atmanyavasthitam yatanto apyakritatmano nainam pashyanti acetasah yad adityagatam tejo jagadbhashayate akhilam yad chandramasi yachagnav tat tejo viddhimamakam gam avishya cha bhutani dharayami ahamojasa pushnami chaushadhi sarvah somo bhutvo rasatmakah aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam deham ashrita pranapana samayuktah pachami annam chaturvidham sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto mattah smritir jnanamapohanam cha vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo vedantakrit vedavid eva chaham dvav imau purushau loke ksharascha akshara eva cha ksharah sarvani bhutani kutastva uchyate उत्तमः पुरुषस्त्व अन्यः परमात्मेति उदाहृतः जो लोकत्रयम् आविश्य बिभर्ति अव्यय ईश्वरः यस्मात् क्षरमतीतोऽहम् अक्षरात् अपि चोत्तमः अतोऽस्मि लोके वेदे च प्रतितः पुरुषोत्तमः यो माम् एवमसम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तमं स सर्वविद् भजति माम् सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदमुक्तं मया नघ एतद्बुद्ध्वा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृत्यश्च भारत. Translation of the shlokas in English of the 15th chapter. Number 1. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upwards and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. Number 2. The branches of this tree extend downward and upward, nourished by the three modes of material nature. The twigs are the objects of the senses. This tree also has roots going down, and these are bound to the fruit of actions of human society. Text 3 and 4. The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with determination one must cut down this strongly rooted tree with a weapon of detachment. Thereafter, One must seek that place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to that Supreme Personality of Godhead from whom everything began and from whom everything has extended since time immemorial. Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who, unbewildered, know how to surrender unto the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom. 6. That supreme abode of mine is not illumined by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to this material world. 7. The living entities in this conditioned world are my eternal fragmental parts. Due to conditioned life, they are struggling very hard with the 6 senses, which include the mind. 8. The living entity in this material world carries his different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aromas. Thus he takes one kind of body and again quits it to take another. Text 9. The living entity, thus taking another gross body, obtains a certain type of ear, eye, tongue, nose, and sense of touch, which are grouped about the mind. He thus enjoys a particular set of sense objects. 10. The foolish cannot understand how a living entity can quit his body, nor can they understand what sort of body he enjoys under the spell of the modes of nature. But one whose eyes are trained in knowledge can see all this. Text 11. The endeavoring transcendentalists who are situated in self-realization can see all this clearly, but those whose minds are not developed and who are not situated in self-realization cannot see what is taking place, though they may try. 12. The splendor of the sun, which dissipates the darkness of this whole world, comes from me, and the splendor of the moon and the splendor of the fire are also from me. 13. I enter into each planet, and by my energy they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juice of life to all vegetables. 14. I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life outgoing and incoming to digest the 4 kinds of foodstuff. 15. I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me comes remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of the Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas. 16. There are 2 classes of beings, the fallible and the infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible, and in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible. 17. Besides these 2, there is the greatest living personality, the Supreme Soul, the imperishable Lord Himself, who has entered the 3 worlds and is maintaining them. 18. Because I am transcendental, beyond birth, the fallible and the infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in this world and in the Vedas as that Supreme Person. 19. Whoever knows me as a Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata. 20. This is the most confidential part of the Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavors will know perfection. Thus ends the translation and shlokas to the 15th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. These are readings from the Bhagavad Gita as it is, with commentaries by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. I am Bhakti Vinoda Swami, your servant.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.